Hello, I am Stephanie. Welcome to this yoga experience. I'm filming on one of those just perfect California evenings. Just the right temperature, just the right amount of sun. So it's making me feel very positive today. I love it. So let's just begin. So on an inhale, raise those arms up. Then exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach those arms up. And exhale, swan dive forward. Feet hips width apart. Place the right fingertips on the ground and bend that right leg. Raise that left arm up. Just start to open up and wake up the body. And keep breathing through the nose. Exhale, bring the hand down. Other side, left fingertips down. Bend that left knee this time. Straighten the right. And breathe into this side. Really let the breath guide you through this. Focus on that breath, carrying you through this practice. And exhale, bring it down. Take your hands behind your back. Let those hands fall down towards the ground. If you need to bend your knees a bit, that's okay. If you want a bit more, you can press those palms together. I love starting standing up because it really wakes up the body and brings a little force of energy. And exhale, bring it down and step your feet back into down dog. Press those palms down, press those heels down as much as they'll go down. Sometimes they don't go down all the way. Maybe they never go down all the way, and that's okay. You'll feel the sensation wherever you are. Just come forward into plank position. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Use your core every time you're in plank, not your lower back or your abs. You'll also feel it in your shoulders. It's great strengthening work. And push back into down dog again. Maybe pedal the legs a bit. Start to open the back of the legs up just a bit more. And pressing that left heel down, just raise your right leg up and back behind you. And bring that foot up in between the hands and come up into Crescent Pose. Really get down into that front leg, straighten that left. And if you can, just start to look up for a little balance. I find it harder to balance when I'm outside. There's something about the big open sky that makes it a bit more challenging, but it's all good. And just start to reach forward. Let your body go in one nice long line from your left heel all the way up to your fingertips. Palms facing each other. And come back up into Crescent Pose. And just start to twist over to the right, palms facing out. Shoulders down. Don't create any more tension where we don't need it. And come back to center for a brief moment and bring those hands down. Step your foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Just to start to warm us up even a bit more, shoulders over the wrist for plank. Come down through chaturanga, tops of the feet, lift those legs up dog. And exhale, down dog. And let's do one more. Shoulders over the wrist, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And left leg up and back behind you. These inversions are so good for reversing the blood flow and leaving you feeling invigorated. Bring that left foot up in between the hands and come up into Crescent Pose on this side. And again, if you want a bit more balance, just look up. And just start to come forward so your body's in one nice long line. Probably gonna start to feel it in your arms. A lot of arm work here and leg work, but it's all good. Come back up to Crescent Pose. Just start to twist over to the left. Keep that back leg straight. Feel the opening and the twisting of this position. And bring it back to center, arms up, and exhale, release it down. Step that foot back, exhale, chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and exhale, push back to down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up, look up, exhale, release down, inhale, gently roll all the way back up, reach up, and exhale, sit back into a chair pose. So you really want to sit back as you raise those arms up and back towards your ears. A lot of things going on here with both your legs and your arms. But if your arms ever get too tired in chair pose, you can always just bring them down into prayer position, and that is absolutely okay. It's your practice, your journey. There's no pressure. You're here because you want to be, not to be tortured. And exhale, come down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. And exhale, sit back into another chair pose. You can stay here, or if you want a bit more, just raise those heels up. And again, if your arms are getting tired, just bring them into prayer position. And exhale, release it all down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or jump your feet way back into plank position. Stay here for a moment. We're gonna do some mountain climbers. So right knee to left elbow, left knee to right elbow. At your own pace, use that core, not the lower back. I'm doing a lot of yoga today, so my arms are getting a bit tired, and yours might be getting tired too, but it's all good. Great shoulder work, great ab work. And one more on each side, and press back into down dog. Use this as a moment to rest and regroup. And raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bend that right leg. You can stay here or just keep rotating to the right and flip the dog. So keep the left leg straight and the right leg bent. And reach out behind you with that right arm. And wherever you are, bring that right foot up in between the hands and come up into Crescent Pose. And release it down into Warrior Two. So release that left heel down, palms facing down, look out over the right fingertips. And you start to come forward, take your left hand to your left hip, right fingertips forward and a little bit to the right of your right foot. Open up that left hip, the left shoulder for half moon pose. You can stay here if you want. You can raise that left arm up. It's up to you. You can even look up if you'd like. I was only ever able to look up without falling over when I was pregnant. So something in my big belly made me a little bit more balanced on this pose. So we're gonna come back up into Warrior Two. And straighten that leg, reach out, let the right hand fall where it may for triangle pose. You can look down, out, up, whatever feels best on your neck. If you want a bit more on the shoulder, you can take your left hand behind you and clasp it on your leg. And we're going to start to rotate over to the right. Bring that left foot in about a foot, palms facing down for tabletop position. Legs are straight and strong. Take a breath here. And bring those arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And take a breath here. Take your hands behind your back and just start to come forward. And take a breath here. You're going to place your left fingertips on the outer edge of the right foot. Raise that right arm up. open up that right shoulder for twisting triangle. It's quite an intense twist. I love this one, but it is challenging. It's hard to balance, it's hard to straighten the legs. It's just kind of hard all around, but it feels really good. And bring it all down, step that right foot back, plank position, exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog, and exhale push back to down dog. Let's do a little balancing exercise here. We're gonna raise your right leg up, not too far, and raise your left arm up. Have your palm facing inward. And just balance here. Take a couple of breaths. And bring it down, and other side. Left leg up slightly, right arm up, palm facing in, and balance here. And bring it all down. And left leg up and back behind you. Bend the left knee. You can stay here, or again, keep rotating over and flip the dog. Straighten that right leg, bend the left, and reach out behind you. Wherever you are, bring that left foot up in between the hands and come up into Crescent Pose. Release the right heel down, palms facing down, Warrior Two. And start to come forward for half moon on this side. So left fingertips down, right hand on right hip, legs are straight and strong, right foot flexed. Oh, sometimes we fall over, that's okay. We'll just get right back up. It makes us focus next time even more. And if you want, you can take that right arm up, you can look up, whatever you're feeling today. Wherever you are, just step that foot way back into plank position, or sorry, not plank, Warrior Two, not anywhere near plank. Ignore me sometimes. Sometimes the teachers make mistakes too. And straighten that front leg, reach out, let the left hand fall where it may for triangle pose. And again, if you want a bit more, just take your hand behind you and clasp it onto your leg. Legs are straight and strong. Open up that right shoulder. Wherever you are, start to rotate to the left. Bring that right foot in about a foot, palms facing down for tabletop position. Legs are straight and strong. And bring those arms out in front of you, palms facing each other for a breath. Still keeping the legs straight and strong. Just start to come forward. Clasp your hands together behind you. You can press your palms together for a bit more if you'd like. And bring your right fingertips to the outer edge of your left foot and start to twist for twisting triangle on this side. So if you want to try to look up for a bit more, great. If you need to look down, that's great too. Just breathe into this. Bring it all down, step your foot back into plank position, exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog, and exhale push back to down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up, look up, exhale release down, inhale gently roll all the way back up, reach those arms up, and exhale sit back into chair pose again. Now this time we're going to do a chair twist. So take your hands into prayer position, and you're going to start to rotate over to the right. Hook your left elbow on your right leg. You can look down, out, up, whatever you'd like. If you want a bit more, take your left hand down to the ground and right arm up. Or just stay in prayer position, that's great too. And exhale, release it all down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach to the sky, and exhale, sit back into chair pose. Twist on the other side, so twist over to the left. Right elbow on the left leg. Again, whatever you need today, you want to take it a bit further, bring that right hand down, left arm up, or just stay in prayer position and breathe into this fantastic twist. Exhale, release it all down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step or jump your feet back to plank position. Stay here for a moment. Let's do some mountain climbers again. So, right knee to left elbow, and vice versa at your own pace. And really use your core here. One more time on each side. And push back to down dog. And raise that right leg up and back behind you. Bring your knee over to your right elbow for a breath. Bring your leg back. Bring your knee over to your left elbow for a breath. And bring your right leg back. And bring that right foot up in between the hands. And come up into Crescent Pose. From here, you're just going to raise that right heel off the ground. Exhale, bring your body in one nice long line. Inhale, come up, keeping those heels up if you can. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward. Release that right heel down and come forward into Warrior 3. Legs are straight and strong. Your arms might be getting a bit tired. You can take them into another position wherever you'd like. Prayer is a good one. I like to take my hands behind my back and clasp them together there, but it's up to you. Wherever you want to hang out for a few breaths. And just start to come forward for standing splits. Now, your legs might not be in the perfect splits, might not ever, but might feel like it, and that is good enough. So keep raising that left leg up. If you want to take your torso in a bit more, just take your right hand behind your calf and pull yourself in as your leg goes up further. And bring your left foot way back and come back up into crescent. And just start to twist over to the right. Palms facing out, left leg is straight. And bring it all back down. Step your right foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And again, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And left leg up and back behind you. Bring that knee over to the left elbow. Left leg back. Knee over to your right elbow for a breath. And left leg back again. And bring your foot up in between the hands for Crescent Pose on this side. Just raise that left heel up if you can. And on the exhale, palms facing each other, come forward. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, come up. And exhale, come forward. Release that left heel down. And Warrior 3 on this side. Whatever arm position that you choose and that you prefer. And start to bring it all down. Keep raising that right leg up. Again, if you want a bit more, just take hold of that calf with your left hand. Bring your torso down towards your leg. Keep raising that right leg up. And step your foot way back, come up to Crescent Pose. And twist over to your left. Twists are great for decompressing the spine. And they just feel good. And come back to center, bring it all down. Step your foot back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. And again, shoulders over the wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, push back to down dog. Look up at the hands, step or jump up. Look up. Exhale, release down. Inhale, gently roll all the way back up. Reach up and exhale, bring it down. We're gonna do a dancer pose, which I love. Hopefully you do too. So we're gonna stand on your right leg, bend your left knee, grab hold of your left ankle, raise that right arm up, and press your foot up as you reach forward with your arm, palm facing out. So there's two motions going on here. Foot up, and arm out. Find a nice stable point to help you balance. Breathe. And bring it all back down, and other side. So on your left leg, bend your right knee, grab hold of the right ankle, raise that arm up, start to push that right foot up as you reach forward. Oh, sometimes we fall over, it happens. Gonna really focus here, it's fantastic. And reach forward with your left arm. And bring it all back down. Inhale, raise those arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Step your feet about hips width apart. Take your hands behind your back again. You can clasp them together there if you'd like. You should feel a bit more open than you did at the beginning. Bring those arms down, fingertips down, right fingertips, and bend the right knee. Raise that left arm up. And bring it down, other side, left fingertips down, bend that left leg, straight right leg, right arm up, open that right shoulder. And bring it back down. Step back into down dog. Raise that right leg up and back behind you just for a moment. Bring that foot forward and release the leg down. Now straighten that left leg, and if you're feeling too much in your knee, just bring your foot towards your body. Otherwise, you want to bring your foot up so that the front of your leg is parallel with your mat. Wherever you are, just elongate that spine, relax those shoulders, and keeping the extension, just start to walk forward as far as you can. Might not be very far, but it might be all the way down. This is an intense stretch, so I think you're gonna feel it no matter where you are. It's fantastic for runners, fantastic for everybody. And breathe. Pigeon pose. And press yourself back up to down dog. Raise the left leg up and back behind you briefly. And bring the left leg up on this side, straighten that right leg. Again, wherever you need to place your foot, so there's not too much on your knee. You want to feel in the back of your left leg up near your bum, not in your knee. Extend that spine upwards, relax the shoulders, and just start to walk forward. Pigeon on this side. And come back up. Push back into a brief down dog. Bring your knees down. You can have your knees together, ankles together, or bring your knees wide apart and extend those arms out. Release your head down for an extended child's pose. Feel the stretch in the side of your body. And exhale, release those arms down. Take a breath or two here in child's pose to just calm your mind and calm your body. And sit up, bring your feet out in front of you. Extend those legs out. Inhale, raise those arms up, and exhale, keeping that extension, just start to come forward. Your legs might not be straight, and that's okay. It's a very intense stretch. But use your breath in these stretching poses. Every time you inhale, just extend your body, and exhale. Let your body release with that exhale. And bring it up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Grab hold of your feet for butterfly pose. So extend the spine upwards and just start to come forward. Again, with every inhale, extend the spine, and every exhale, just let those legs sink down to the ground even more. Come back up. Take your left leg out, bend your right knee, and we're gonna come sit back as far as you can. You might be up here, you might be down a little bit further, all the way down, doesn't matter. You're just aiming for a stretch in that right quad. We're doing one leg at a time to be good to our knees. And breathe. When you hold out those standing poses for a while, it's great to do these stretches after. And bring it all back up, and other side, straighten the right leg, and bend the left leg. And just start to come back. And wherever you are, make your way down to lie down on your mat, but don't get too comfy yet. Still got one more intense exercise. We're gonna do some bicycle crunches. So bend your knees, take your hands to your fingertips to your ears, and just start to rotate. Right elbow to left knee, and vice versa at your own pace. Really use those abs to bring yourself up to your knee rather than your knee coming back to you. Just a few more. And one more on each side. And come down. You can hug your knees into your chest. Well done. And we're gonna do a little back bend here. You can choose if you want to do bridge or the full wheel. Keep your feet hips width apart. Press your palms down and raise your hips up. You can stay here, which is fantastic. But if you want a bit more and you're experienced in this, take your hands behind you and go into the full wheel. Whatever your body needs today. Back bends are invigorating. They're so intense, but they feel so good later. And wherever you are, bring it all down. Bring your knees into your chest again. And we're gonna place your feet down on the ground for a moment, palms down, and we're gonna bring your legs back behind you for plow position. Now keep your neck and your head straight. Don't turn to the side to keep your neck safe. Really come up on those shoulders. And you're aiming to keep your legs as straight as they can be. Really feel that stretch up into your upper back. Compress those palms down for a bit more leverage. Or you can clasp your hands together and press them into the ground. If you want a bit more, you can bend your knees, take your hands behind your knees, curl yourself up into a little ball. Wherever you are, slowly roll back down, vertebrae by vertebrae. your right knee in, extend that left leg out. Grab hold of the right knee. Bring it over to the left, right arm out, palm up. Look out over that right shoulder for a release in your lower back on this side. And other side, bring that right knee in, exchange sides, extend that right leg out, bend the left knee, come out to the right side. Look out over the left shoulder. Bring it back to center, bring both knees in, give yourself a big hug for such a great practice. Take the outer edges of your feet for a little happy baby. You can rock back and forth if you like, side to side. And just start to extend your legs out on your mat. Let your arms fall down to your mat, palms facing up. And just close your eyes. Now this is the part where we all start to think about the thing we're doing next today in our to-do list. But just take a few moments for yourself. Those things will still be waiting for you when you're done. Just let yourself relax. Wiggle the fingers and the toes. Stretch out a little bit. And keeping the eyes closed, rotate over to your right. And push yourself back up into sitting. Keep those eyes closed for just a moment longer. Raise those arms up on an inhale. And an exhale, bring your hands to prayer position. And open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today. What an amazing practice. Go on about your day with lots of positivity and happiness.